Hey guys, Dr. Ben here. Welcome to a Power Pack Brokerpreneur Byte. Get ready to dive into proven strategies for recruiting top talent, retaining your best agents, and skyrocketing sales in the next 10 minutes. I'm your host, of course, Dr. Ben Spears, along with our real estate guru, Matt Vi. Join us as we unravel the secrets to take your brokerage to new heights. Let's dive in.
So, I talk to a lot of brokers, and I'm gonna put this out there. So I want everybody to hear it, right? So Ben, my business partner, my wife, because she's the one that sees me on the phone all the time. When brokers call, whether they're clients or not, I just got to help, right? I just need to be involved and engaged in what they're doing, right? I just like them being awesome at what they're doing, right? One of the biggest things that comes up a lot of the time with them is that they're trying to coach they're trying to solve the problems instead of coaching the people through the problem. And then they get exhausted. They don't have time. They tell me all the time, I don't have time to recruit. And the reason why they don't have time to recruit is because they are spending all their time eating green beans. And that's how they're maintaining people. That's how they're keeping people. And they're not stepping back and looking and going, okay, why is it that everybody's asking me to do all these things for them? Why is everybody asking me and beating me up about all these different little pieces and parts of their business? The reason why is because of what I promised on the front end. Now there's a line in the sand here. Okay.
Yep.
The line in the sand here is, I don't believe that you should do nothing for them either. I'm a firm believer that you should absolutely positively help them grow. I'm somebody that believes if you coach them the right way, they will not leave. They will want to stay there because they like seeing themselves grow. Think about it. Think about a movie. Think about a movie. Regardless of what the topic is, whether it's a rom-com or adventure or action or whatever it is, right? The ones that you really like, you kind of get in there and you kind of see yourself a little bit. You put yourself in those shoes and you like that movie because you see yourself being like that person, or you see you're admiring yourself, or you see that you enjoy being looked at the same way that person's being looked at, either admirable or making the decisions or having the strength to do things, all that kind of stuff. People like putting themselves inside that story.
Yep.
No one wants to, and we're joking around. It's so funny that you brought this up at the beginning of the beginning of the podcast. I mean, Robin's cool, okay? And Robin supports Batman, right? And does the things that he needs to do and everything. But when most people watch Batman, they don't go, man, I would really like to be Robin. They go, I would like to be Batman, right?
Just for costume alone.
Just for costume alone, that's right. If for no other reason, just for costume alone. But the reason why is because they want to be the hero of the story. They want to be the one that perseveres and drives and makes the changes and goes through that transformational part in order to come out the other side better. That's what they want. And if you take that away from them, agents, and I'll caution people on this, there are agents that always want you to do that.
Yes.
Stay the hell away from those agents. They never want the responsibility of their own business. They never want the accountability of their own business. They never want to be in charge of their own business. What they want is they want to have, and we joke about this all the time, but it's not a joke. They want just enough autonomy so they can blame you when something goes wrong. That's what.
Because those agents will always bring you the green beans, but they're not bringing you the pancakes.
That's right. That's exactly.
And then they're sitting there, in a food coma.
Right.
They're sitting there in a food coma, like, oh man, I had too much pancakes.
I had too much goodness. Here, eat some more of my green beans.
Eat some more of my green beans.
That's exactly right. 100%. Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of the information that's out there today is also about, we talk about the 3 reasons why agents will transition and stay with your company. Okay. And the 3 reasons, we've discussed these a whole bunch of times, but go back and listen to some of the other podcasts if you wanted to dig a little bit deeper into these. Okay.
Hey guys, this podcast is powered by Prospect Boomerang.
We all know broker owners struggle with profitability. Prospect Boomerang compounds your profits by recruiting the best agents to your brokerage.
For consistent growth, visit prospectboomerang.com.
Yep.
So they don't want to make a lateral move. Okay. So they don't want to go somewhere else to do the same exact thing. They're either picking up their business, they're either slowing down their business, but they're not just going to go through the time, effort, and energy to transition to you just to do the same exact thing that they've been doing before. In their mind, they have to be making some type of transition, and it won't be for a lateral reason. Okay.
Yep.
The other thing that we talk about is balance, right? It's got to be work hard, work smart, work balance, right? They got to know that you have that answer, even if they don't do it. Because a lot of agents don't do it, right? They're like,
yeah,
Ben, I want to go to work for Ben because Ben's telling me that he can help me with tools and systems and some automation and some artificial intelligence or whatever it is that's going to help me leverage my business differently. Which
my intelligence isn't artificial, man.
Yours is the real deal, baby.
It's the real deal, bro.
You got like 12 degrees that say it's the real deal. I need to count the diplomas on the wall one day. I'm gonna have to take a picture of all
That's
that.
the thing, dude. None of them are hanging. I couldn't tell you where they are.
Come on, man. But the bottom line here is we have to make sure that they know that we can help them with those three things: working hard, working smart, working balanced, right?
Yep.
So that they get that lifestyle that they want to have. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then the third one, and this is the one that relates to this, and these aren't in order. Of course, I saved the best for last because that's what we're talking about today, right?
Yeah, of course.
The second one we talk about. But this is about, they don't want a boss, they want a coach. Okay. So that's really important to understand. Whenever we say they don't want a boss, they want a coach, think about what a boss does. A boss tells them, eat your green beans. And if they don't eat their green beans, the boss is responsible for making sure those green beans get eaten. Right.
Yeah.
And so what does the boss do?
Yeah. If you're not going to eat them, I'm going to eat them, or I'm going to find somebody else to eat them.
That's exactly right. Somebody's got to eat those damn green beans, even if you're not going to eat them. Right.
Yep.
And so a boss tells someone what to do. A coach helps them understand how to do it and allows them to actually trip and fall. So I was having a conversation with one of our clients the other day, and they said something, and I kind of stopped where we were at, and I said, okay, we got to take a step back here, and we talked about this in the podcast as well. But I said, we got to stop and take a step back. I said, we're having a conversation right now, and you're telling me about your numbers. Okay.
Right.
I don't want you to dread our conversations because you think all I care about is the numbers. That's not all I care about. I'm not an accountability partner. They're not paying me the kind of, and this is going to sound really bad, but just bear with me. I don't get paid the kind of money I get paid to be an accountability partner. You can be an accountability partner. You can get one of those in an office. You can go into a mastermind group and get one of those. You can go to your franchise business consultant and get one of those. You can go to if you're an independent, go to the board office and talk to somebody else that's in it. You can get an accountability partner for free. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
A coach is someone that says, if you're not hitting the metrics that you need to hit, let's talk about the obstacles that stopped you from that so that we can get past those things. Let's explore that piece of it. It's not just about, did you hit your numbers? Did you make your phone calls? So many people just don't know what the hell they're doing with coaching. And that's what they end up doing. They're literally, and they've got a 20-minute phone call with somebody. And in that 20-minute phone call, what are they doing? They're reviewing their numbers. They're saying, did you hit this? Did you not hit that? Did you do what you're supposed to? Great. I'll talk to you next week. Right. And they're paying a chunk of money to have that partner, accountability partner conversation with someone when they could just do that with somebody in their office for free.